Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good evening, good day. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So, let's continue our Avowed playthrough. Yesterday, we spent a lot of time on going through this Paradise, the first city, I think, and probably not the only city in Avowed. And then we get a quick sip of tea. Then we did some quick intro into main mission, and we got this Marius to help us out. So now we have a two what is it, party members. And then we went to do some side quest. But now we're gonna continue this side quest. So let's see what we're gonna see, right? What we're gonna do here. So we have a lot of enemies to kill. Alright, I'm almost stamina. Beautiful. I'm a little bit overpowered for these enemies, but we are gonna see or find our match.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
But we're gonna see our match or find our match soon enough. I believe like it's not gonna be that easy always. But anyway, thank you for joining. Or if you're gonna watch it later on in the YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate it anyway. And yeah, let's see what this. I'm encumbered again. Let's see what the game provides us. So far, I've been enjoying this game a lot. So far, it's been really, really nice. I'm actually glad that I started playing it. It was on my radar for some time, but there was always something other to play, right? So far, it's been nice. I do like the combat part. I can't really tell too much about the story, but because I haven't really touched the story too much. But also, what is really fun is all the traversal, right? All the exploration that you can really do. Alright, look at this. Cool. I wonder if you could go up there as well. For example, can I? No. I can't fly that much. So there is no... Wait, let's try once more. I have an idea. Let's see, throwables. We want to have this... Not Rim Guard. Electric Lily Seed. So my question is that... So this opened up something, right? So can I stay put here? Okay. What the hell was that? How did I? Well, anyway, I guess we use some help of the bar probably. But well, we got here where we wanted, so my idea worked. But I guess it shouldn't be in that way, but I'm here. So that was the idea to get here. Do we have anything else? No, this is just a thing here. So I wonder if we can go that way as well. Right. So let's try to. Hey, no. All right, cool. All right. Alright, everybody who has joined on live stream already watching, thank you very much. How are you guys doing?
Repose, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
I hope that you are doing fine. But yeah, let me know. Alright, concentration prayer. Concentration prayer. With this living of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Let us commend ourselves and one another and our whole life to let us the Dawn Treader. For this holy house, for those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple in his name. May us have mercy on our souls. Alright, I see. So I tried to read as much as possible those notes. There are occasionally books and notes that we find, right? But there is every now and then there is something that I will skip. Usually there are like some tales, long tales that take for a long time to read through.
Keep your guard up.
And then I will notify that you can read them on yourself. From YouTube you can pause, read through, write all the stuff. But most of the lore things I usually try to read for myself right away. No promises though, but this is yeah. Alright, so does this mean we need to throw the fire here? Like this burning shield there? Alright, sorry. I guess no. But what if I throw the this lily again? So not that as well. I wonder what does it mean? Like I haven't really understood that part yet, so there is also okay, this is a parrot. Alright, I see. Is there a way? For example, we can destroy it.
Quiet, Limdude.
No, cancel the throw. I'm not really used to with all the controls just. Okay, I guess that's not the case yet.
There's the relic.
Huh.
Can't be as easy as just grabbing it. Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber to think this is probably a trap.
Right. So I'm okay. That's the relic that we are here for, right? Alright, let me destroy this one. Because it is taking damage. Okay, I can't do Sparky. I don't have a way. My only way to do Sparky is with this electric lily seed. Right, so this is one. Oh, I see, so we need multiple. Alright, let me take this one.
A false idol. It waits.
Ah, that was a mistake.
Something's moving in the main chamber. We'd better get moving too.
Oh, hello. So it's just some undeads? Okay. Well, let me try to ignore them. Bonk. Alright. So we resurrected some dead. Godless executioner, I see. Take those. Oh, nice. Okay, this boss is very easy. I think our party is too strong for this boss. Nice.
Who's ready for more?
Oh, nice.
That ought to be all of them, right?
That's done. Nice. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Let's actually heal ourselves. Alright, let's see if we have anything here. This... Okay, look at this. This is the final Sparky that we have to use, but... I'm afraid I don't have those throwing things. The seeds. So I'm wondering where could I find some seeds. I'd like to loot that one there. I'd like to loot that one there. Okay. 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 Is this what is this place? I see. Okay, we had a book here. History of the Living Lands redacted. Every page of this book has been painted black except for the very last, which features a large drawing of unusually ornate key and a note written in the runes of unknown language. Beneath them somehow scribbled. How do their agents keep finding my work? They've already defaced 3 versions of this volume alone. I don't know what they find so objectionable about my theories on the meaning of the godless language, but I'm done rewriting it. You bastards win no more. Give me a second. Alright. The note about has been amended by a more measured hand, likely sometime after the first note was written. I've compared my notes regarding the inspiration from Kaizo with the script on the intact lay tablet in my lab and realized they share similar shape in common. I may be able to make some headway in translating this if I can find expert in the godless. Another amendment follows, but that too has been mostly blacked out. Near the end of redaction, the paint has suddenly run off the edge of the page and splash of blood stains the margins. All you can make out is the pair of shaky sentences circled several times. Yes? Would that mean a god? So, are we going to learn the language in this game that is going to open up some... Oh, hello. So that will probably... Like, if we do, is it going to open up some new... what is it then? New dialogue options. Okay. So we got this door open. Interesting. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool little secret that you could do here. But now my real problem is with this Sparky. I don't have it. So let's try with something else. I'm afraid we can't open it, but... Yeah, it doesn't work. What about... Do I have, like, for example, character? Abilities. Wizard. Oh, maybe. Wait. Dude, I know I can get Sparky. I take this one.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's see if that opened it.
I had Grimoire, meaning a spell book, right? That has a Sparky, and I was able to open it. Okay, cool. Ooh, so we made it. We opened it. Now let me take the stronger one back. Yeah, Right. I like this unique one though. But yeah, we made it. We got it. So let's go head back. Optional. Continue searching for the AD and expedition. Return the Oracle.
Way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
I'm gonna
Better a flood than a cave-in.
Okay, so I see. So this is how you should come here now. This is what we got with some, you know, some cool jumping, right? Oh, but where are we now? Wonder if I jump into the water, is this gonna change something or write something meaningful? I guess not, but like, does it open anything up, right? Oh, there's some money. Let's take this money. No, this is we already discovered that everything we had here, right? Yeah. So what we can do now, I guess, is pretty much go. What we have. Okay, this is this part, but we can go here apparently. I see. I see. Did you guys know about this? I didn't. Like I said, I really like this game's exploration element, right? We have gone so many different off the beaten path so many times already in this game, and we just found so much loot, so much things, so interesting things. It's been always so cool to do. Alright, so on the B, target B is the searching AD and expedition. I do want to find that. I want to see. I'm guessing something is with that. Alright. Yes, I could just. No, I don't. Yeah, I can't get there. But it means I can get here, right? Yes, I do. What do we have here? There's a. Alright. Okay. So we can go here as well. Ignorance blessing. Let's jump down.
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
I definitely will. Switch. I see. So that's a door here. Okay. Oh, so that's the expedition. So I'm guessing the godlike killed them, not it, but killed them, and probably burned somebody as well. You can see the bones here. We're gonna have a chat with the godlike. I suspect we're gonna have a lot of chat with him and most likely some fight as well. I don't think we should leave that as it is. Now I do want to see if we can go up here. Do we have anything else hidden? Right, let's Kada's journal. 3 Breauton 2830. New orders came down from there in today. We are to be sent to the living lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradise, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins there. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Radwin I'd be in a high ground to celebrate Inesto with him and the children, especially since it will be Muri's coming of age. But how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand, and Muri will. I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. 17 Breverno 2830. It's always seemed as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we are pulling into the harbor. A charming harbor it is, despite what Darren told me, and not nearly so dangerous the clerks in high ground warned. I swear on the queen, half of my countrymen resent any city that isn't Emperor's Bullion principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rudwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to them to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, or I certainly won't dignify it with the reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. 21 Breverno 2830. We have had a few days to settle into the life of embassy while the powers that be argue about how to best make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of the town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can't hardly muster energy. As long as Offrick's voiding his stomach in the canals instead of bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northridge, see if we can't help the archivist identify the purpose of the callous ruins there. 1 Dariverno 2831. Blessed New Year. The team acquainted themselves well at the fort. With Kindman's help I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days, but I believe I remember enough what I learned to write a satisfaction report for the ambassador. Kuldo's ruins have been the site of fertility temple. I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The steel garrote inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in the town shore, and she suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroom since we have returned to Paradise. I bet there's a cursed tablet with my name on it, Rudwin installed at the Temple of Sky and back in high ground. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, Muri turning into the tree, Rudwin splitting into half of opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which I God I pray, they refuse to go away. 6 Prima 2831. I collapsed while we were gearing up to the market and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell man I wasn't sick, I just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locus for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from Eotas, Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer, I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Fragments of the soul often linger near the body after death, but these corpses feel empty.
Oh. Like they've been completely drained of essence.
If I thought you could just zap someone's soul out of their body, I wouldn't even get up in the morning.
You need to get out more, Marius. Animancers have been zapping folks for centuries.
If either of you so much as points a stick at me, I'm going to be very upset.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right?
Why would he do that?
Right. Okay. I didn't sign up for this kind of Saka. Got any root viper bites you need looked at? Need I remind you that we're carrying the thing the Oracle needs to complete their evil plan? What do you think's gonna happen there? Anything good? Because it feels like an evil god statue full of souls is a bad thing.
Could the Oracle plans something to do with Teodos finishing at Kaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Okay. On the Binding of Souls. Let's go look. The margins of this text are scribbled with the notes of references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Engavitans were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived them. Some are scrolled. Annals of the Paragrunen. PP, I guess it's a paragraph. 328.6 below this paragraph. What is known is the removal of soul is a difficult process and one of the requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on the test pool of 138 goats left most of the subjects with the made or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words transferred to holding vessel are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive materials, copper and hydra. Specifically, immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner with no distortions or breakage. A warp soul is at best useless and worst unpredictable. An arrow points from this paragraph to a scrunched note extraction pool in CR 18 feet wide by 3 feet deep. Okay. We have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefits of using forged work with the essence of animal and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kit, where we will procure the appropriate subjects and how much personality and autonomy we will want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around the below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, ? And ending with the forged coordinates in block letters. These notes are crossed out, and below them is written, but what of a divine soul? Alright, so it did extract all the souls. I think we are pretty clear on this now. That's a little mystery that we are uncovering here. So this is I think where we came. So if I go back up here, it should be, yeah, it's exactly the place where we just came, right? Okay. Don't think I can jump there.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
I still wonder who is this voice. Ah. So I'm guessing this is the extraction pool. And this is back to the... This is coming back to the Oracle. And this is this the place where we went? No, I think this is the new, right? Let me quickly explore this part. Ah, yeah, we have been here. Yes, I do remember it. Alright. I do remember it. So, let's go talk with the Oracle.
The flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
Oracle's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
What do we have here? A lockbox here. Let's take the items and we are encumbered again. Need that. common greatsword, I don't need that. Common X, I don't like that. Do we have anything on the medium armor? Medium. Yeah, I don't really want heavy armor. I'm not gonna benefit on the heavy armor, so this is the reason I don't want to. Okay. So let's talk.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I found the bodies of the expedition team in your workshop. Did you kill them?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
Why?
You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. Their essence is held safe within my devices, and with your help, I shall give them a new commission: to prosecute the redemption of a god.
Okay. How do you expect to redeem Aethys?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
I do carry it.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Hi, Marius, what do you think?
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
What will happen to you if your god abandons his domain in the beyond?
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my brother, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
There is no way this will work.
Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua and marching it across the Deadfire. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture.
I'm not gonna put this, so absolutely not.
I see. Why?
I can't help you bring Eotus back into the world. He's too dangerous.
Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
Ah. Hold on, let's not be hasty.
I do not wish to pursue violence, but I will if I must. This is the work of my life. Now, the relic, if you please.
I see. I refuse to be party to this.
If it must come to this, so be it.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh, nice.
So, can we leave now, or...?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
We got them all.
Last light of the one-handed melee unique. Ooh. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's see. I don't want to equip it right away. Physical damage, definitely. Ooh, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good. Alright. I do have a... And it looks beautiful though. So, what if I go to this Eotas statue now, and I can still... Dude, I'd like to put it there. I'd like to see what happens. But let me first go and talk with this Adra.
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us.
Why do you want to finish the statue?
It dreams in colors we have never seen. Could we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete.
Will something happen if I do that?
Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind. We sense an acorn. Possibility.
Interesting. Alright, I'll put the relic in the statue.
What will bloom? We await.
So I guess we're still going to do this.
Envoy, back with us? Between tensions in the city.
I don't want to be in here any longer than I have to.
Place the splinter of the in the statue. I mean, it's an optional. But let's do it. Let's see what happens actually. We killed this guy because we refused to do this. Our own goddess or goddess, I think, it's female, right? Says we should do it. So I guess let's do it.
A home for a heart. We will speak to you.
But no.
It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again.
Oh.
But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
If I let you have it, what will you do with it?
We are not sure. Could we touch the world? walk in the ocean, sift our fingers through sand.
How will you claim it?
A shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way.
I don't even know what you are. Why should I trust you with it?
This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it.
Okay, interesting. So, we just killed a guy who wanted to claim this big statue for his god because we thought it's wrong. Now we are literally the same position ourselves. Should we do it? There is a part of me which would like to do it. There is part of me which says don't do it. What do you guys think? Should we do it? I'd say let's do it. Let's do it.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction, then when our prison bars fall, we will see.
I think it's gonna be end badly, but we'll do it.
New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
So I'm somehow suspecting now that this statue will be one of the final bosses. That's what I'm thinking now. And if that's true, it would be pretty cool actually. Alright, let me take this one.
Thoughtless.
What did we do? Did we just burn it? Alright, I'm not sure what I did, but it's done. Alright, let's continue. Let's go up. Very interesting. By the way, let me quickly check one thing. That you guys are seeing everything correctly. You are. Good. Thank you very much. Right, let's see what do we have. Speak with Ofric. Alright, let's go. Huh. Lockbox. Why not? Why
The
not?
Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Corva, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
very good farmer. A very good farmer. The spine of this book bears stamp designated is a part of the restricted collection of the horse obscured. It appears to have been stolen. Every page is filled with closely backed writing and illustrations. One passage reads: Saint Weideman pursed his lips and stared down the glowing, lowering visage which peered at him between stalk of warlas. He gripped the wooden shaft with his kite, slick with sweat from palms, the hands of working man which he was. Then you're Eotos then, he said. That I am, said the god. Then you already know what I want, said the farmer, who was Weidwen. That I do. Weidwen unknotted the taut cord which restrained the ponytail and let the flowering locks cascade around his shoulders and rest over the shelf of his bosom. He winked and cleared his throat before winking again. I got the candle hasn't been lit properly. Eotos moved closer and the passage got so abruptly with a serious jagged nose pressed deeply into the parchment. Eora is not ready for this. Okay. I think we had some book here as well. Incomplete lecture. How do I live if there's no consolation? When we left the world, I was empty of divinity. I'm a slave now to desire for it. I'm unmoored from space and time. I'm a body persisting on this scan. Nothing is what we have wanted to become. Saint Voidman, warmer became god. With the mention of the name Voidman, most folk think of only one word, Godhammer. While this event echoes through the ages and still felt years after the destruction of the Avon Duver Bridge, Weidwen humble beginnings believed the powerful force would grow into. Weidwen lived in an unassuming life in a remote area, Riedkeras, the son of Wallace Warmer. He toiled in the fields alongside his father for 22 years until his father's death. The farm then fell to him to run. He considered selling but had no other skills upon which to draw, so he set up the path to Wallace Farm as well. Nothing of note was recorded in Weidwen's life until 4 years after his father's death. One day, while working fields, the Weidwen's life was irrevocably changed. In his words, night was falling, the fingers of dusk already gripping the sky. The sun had dipped behind the world's age and stars were speaking from beyond the shroud. The day was still and darkness had blanketed the field. I placed my last harvest of the day into the collection pile when from behind me arose a brilliant light. I turned, fear in my breast, knowing not what could have caused such intense radiance. Behind me stood a blazing figure, resplendent in glory, its white flesh glowed with a luminescent radiance, its hair a blinding ball of light, brighter than the highest sun of mid-air. I averted my gaze, afraid I would be struck down for daring to gaze upon such a creature. A sudden peace washed over me, sweeping away my fear, leaving my troubled soul tranquil. A loving warmth wrapped in its arms around me. A voice spoke unto me as I stood transfixed, trying both to see glorious being and avoid its scrutiny. Fear not, it said to me, for you are chosen above all others. You will be light to bring about the rebirth of an empire. It then held out its hand and bestowed upon me a vision of power such that I could scarcely contain it. Weidwen, disheveled and dirty, stumbled into his village the next morning, telling all who will listen about the miracle that happened in his fields. Eotos himself, he claimed, had appeared to him. He was to punish the Illyrian governor for leading his people into ruin. A way would be provided and those faithful who would be blessed when the divinity manifested. Villagers ignored him, convinced he lost his parents had broken his mind. But Weidwen continued to preach of the power of Eotos and the corruption of the governor, eventually earning him the ire of the locals. His confrontation with the villagers hit the turning point one day in mid-autumn. A crowd had gathered around Weidwen, cheering him and telling him to leave the village. The warless crop that season was particularly light and the villagers played Weidwen, saying he had angered the gods, particularly Eotos, with his blasphemy. They backed him into one of the withered fields, yelling at him to go. Accounts of the inciting actions are hazy. Some say stone was thrown, others say he was pushed. Others still say he simply dipped over the dry roots sticking from the ground. Regardless of the cause, Wademan landed face down on the ground. The village standing over him, laughing. Enough, a voice not Wademan's boomed across the field. Wademan looked up to the crowd, his eyes glowing with the blinding white light. He stood but did not stand. One moment he was on the ground, and next he was standing before the crowd, who covered before him. You dare deny me? The voice spoke through Wademan's mouth. You dare to refuse my servant? Wademan's arm raised, beginning to luminescence. You dare to require proof? His arms went to out his sides. Never ask again lest you burned in the light of the new dawn. There was a flash of light from Wademan's eye and hands, and the entire field sprang to life. The once dried and bitter plants became full, lush and verdant. The crowd was silent. From somewhere in the back came a call of praise Eotas, and then they all fell into their knees in front of Wademan's farmer turned god. Okay. Nice little dale. Actually, it was pretty nice. So, lore items like that are occasionally or every now and then really fun to read.
Well, that was certainly an experience of... Let's go catch him. Let's see what he's got. Left. Come and get me!
Okay. Wait, let's try this one. Oh, pretty nice sword.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Alright. So where are we now? We're here. We are quite far away from the Daisen temple. Okay, so that is we came out, right? Yeah. So let's go back. Let's check this area out, right? And then we can come back and check the rest of the area there. Yeah, let's do this way. Oh shit. Push.
Look right.
Make sure let's heal ourselves. Get some mana. Beautiful. Okay, wrong button. Alright, beautiful. Those enemies killed. Right, we have anything else here? We do? Okay. Nothing on your... Okay, cool. The body... Let me take this. Margit's blessing. We have something here as well. See ya.
A lot of explorers end up dead here. But, hey, they're not you.
Thank you, I guess. Let's take the grenade and let's try. Cool. Wait, was this the one of the secrets? I don't know. We have to check it, right? We had some treasure maps. And I think it was mentioned a similar area visually. But let's see later on. Trying to understand where we are, what's the layout. Okay, we have some enemies down here, for example. But let's see. So I could go up there and then come back to the down here. Yeah, okay, let's do this way. Well, I anyway want to clear it out, right? So we have something here. Not sure.
I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look
Oh.
at that one.
Yeah, okay, see, that's the one of the
Zarps and
hunts.
ogres don't raid for fun. They raid because people turn hunting grounds into farmland.
We could sneak in, right? Yeah, we could sneak in here. All right. So he already sees us. So I'm guessing.
What's the target?
Exactly, the Ralva, right. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's try with this one as well. Okay, maybe not that good. I feel like ranged weapon is still better. Okay. Nice. We got him.
Take a moment, people.
Nice. That was a cool fight. Let's load everything that we can. Alright, we got something. 7 string wings. We got some unit. Nice. Yeah. I think that's it. So let's continue. Let's continue what we have here. Young brown bear. So we have an exotic camp here. Beautiful. Wrong button. Sorry. I already wanted to speak Estonian, which is nice. Beautiful. Let's see, we have a couple more enemies on the minimap at least. Cool. Gonna get this one. And there's one more. There's a couple more. Alright. Before we head out there,